2011. I did my last recording on February 26th of 2011. Today's date is April 8th, I believe. Yes. So today is 67 days tumor-free. And I apologize for not doing any more recordings. It's just been quite a journey for me. I experienced a delay face paralysis on day 11, and the last recording that I did, I still had a little bit of the face paralysis on the left side. As you can see, it's completely gone. I am so thankful and unbelievably grateful that I have had the amazing good fortune of having the face paralysis gone. I know for a lot of people, they don't experience that. It started to clear up on day 38. I don't know how, I don't know why, I just know that it did. With the face paralysis, I experienced a great deal of pain. The doctors didn't know why I had the delayed face paralysis. They just said, you know, in 20 years, we have seen it a couple of times, and although it's not common, you should be hopeful. You should be hopeful that you didn't wake up with the face paralysis, because it means that it's probably not going to stick around. And so what I resolved inside of myself is, although it's not common, it's common for me. It just means that it was part of my journey. It was part of my healing process. That facial nerve, that was just part of its healing path. I still do have some facial weakness and a lot of residual facial pain. I can't find any pattern, any rhyme, any reason to it. Sometimes I wake up with it. Sometimes it's at night when I'm tired, when I'm not tired. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason. Sometimes I experience it as pressure, sometimes I experience it as tingling, as numbness. It's always different. But I just continue to tell myself that it's healing pain. And I continue to tell myself that the tumor is gone, and that I'm healing, and that I'm getting better. And I just have to constantly stay positive, because, you know, this surgery, I don't think I knew what I was getting myself into. The last entry, if you saw it, I was so positive and so grateful, and I still am. I have such a grateful heart, and I'm, you know, that's how I am. But what I started to experience was a lot of grieving, I guess, for the hearing loss. And after about 45 days of still being in pain, my spirit started to just really kind of get worn down. And I think that that's why I didn't do any more entries, because I wanted to come from a place of just being positive and uplifting, and I was just going through this this painful experience. And finally I told myself, you know what, just be where you are and share your experience from where you are. And so here I am today, just being where I am. And I just decided that, you know, just because some days you're having pain and you're grieving your hearing loss and all of that, doesn't mean that you're not grateful. I mean, I'm still grateful. So it has been wild. I'm going to try to break this down a little bit and not just like talk constantly. I want to break it down into segments and talk about hearing loss, and then also talk about balance, because I had a lot of balance issues. I still am getting some help with that. And also I want to talk about hearing loss. I also want to talk just in this segment about support, because support is so important. I mean, really important, but also having boundaries with people, what I have found is really important too, because what I've learned is that people really want to tell you, on my journey, people have been really coming at me and telling me, talking at me, telling me where I need to be and what I need to be feeling and what I need to be experiencing. And that just doesn't really work for me. So I'm going to try this again. I'm going to try to show you guys the wound site. Last time I tried to show you, I didn't do it very good apparently. So I'm going to try not to go too far and try and show you here, because it looks really good. It's healing great. So we'll give it another try. Okay. Alright, I'm going to try and see it, and hopefully I won't go too far. So, alright, I think I can see here. So, hopefully you got a good look there. So, that's healing good, and just what I've noticed is that I still need to be really careful. I mean, it's 67 days and I'm still having some pain issues. But that's me. Everybody's different. My friend who the surgeon teamed me up with, you know, her journey was very different than mine. So while I'm a huge advocate of finding someone who has had the surgery and having them be like your friend, your buddy, and really forming that bond, don't compare your journey with theirs at all, because I started to do that and I started to get really frustrated and really depressed, because our journey has been so incredibly different. We were healing different. I mean, I had a delayed phase paralysis. She didn't have that. I'm dizzy all the time. I'm so out of balance. You know, she was really out of balance at first, and then she was fine. You know, I'm still in pain. She wasn't in pain at this point. So you can't compare no matter what you do. Be there for each other, support each other, but don't compare. So, and in regards to support, it's really important to have people around you, but it's also important to have boundaries. And just no matter what, it's important to just allow yourself to just be wherever you are emotionally. Like, that has been the most important part for me. Stay grateful, have a grateful heart, appreciate every moment. You made it through this surgery. That is amazing. It's amazing. It's so wonderful that we get to have this surgery, that we get to live, that we get to be here. But this is hard. It's really hard. And like, you know, people are like, oh, you know, you tell people you lost your hearing and there's a process that you have to go through, or that I had to go through. And people are like, oh, well, you still have hearing in your other ear. Yeah, I do. Thank you for pointing that out. Like, people like they don't have that experience, so they don't know where you're at, and they just want to be positive. You know, they want to like keep you rolling and like comb over it, and just, I don't know, I had to put like a lot of boundaries with people and just kind of have my own experience. I don't know if that makes sense, but a lot of people try to tell me how to feel and try to tell me where I had to be and stay positive and do, but I knew that I had to have my own experience. That doesn't mean marinate in the negative or stay in the negative. That just means walk through it as you need to in your own time. Because this is yours, not theirs. With a grateful heart. It's yours. No one else is living in your body, just you. And, you know, and stay connected to yourself and to your God, or, you know, whatever the divine source is that you have. So, and please, by all means, feed your body nourishing foods. That is #1 most important. And sleep a lot. That has just been so imperative for me. I drink a lot of smoothies and a lot of fresh juice. I mean, that's just my belief system. I think that that's really healthy. The body is doing a major repair. This is big stuff, people. So, love the body unconditionally. Love it up as much as you possibly can. I know it's frustrating when you're exhausted and you feel like you can't get out of bed, but still love the body. It's so important. This repair is huge. So, it gets better. It's day 67. Some days I walk 3 miles. Some days I have to take a nap after I take a shower. Every day is different, but I just tell myself, I'm like that little inchworm, just 1 little inch at a time. This is just a tiny little portion out of my life for like a huge endeavor. It's gonna be okay. So, I'm glad to be back, and thank you guys for listening, and you're beautiful. Namaste.